With Gorilla Tag's new update, they added new Pride cosmetics, new Pride things into new maps, and I'm gonna be giving my opinion on it, or perspective. I just want to let you know I'm not homophobic, but I am Christian, so I have my beliefs. Therefore, I am stating my opinion as a Christian. This is not me hating on people part of the LGBTQ plus community. This is me giving my opinion and perspective on this update in general. Nothing about the LGBTQ community. So they added the fur within like the rainbow and stuff. They also added the Pride Gem, all of these cosmetics, and along with these 3 free badges. I bought all of them because I like free badges. They also have a new bundle that is kind of a lion. There's a bunch more things that I can't really go over, like such as this rainbow in the stump and how they made everything rainbow in here. But I just want to give my perspective on this. With me being Christian and all, I'm not really an LGBTQ type of person. Like, I'm Christian, so I don't support it, but I won't also hate on people for being a part of the community. I just won't, like, support them, and that's only because I feel like if you're born something, you should stay as something, and if you're born with one sexuality, you should stay as that sexuality. But that's just my opinion, and there could probably be millions of people, or I wouldn't say millions, but thousands of people in my comments that are like, oh, well, you're homophobic, this isn't right. And no, I'm not being homophobic. This is just me having my beliefs in Jesus. And if I see someone that is a part of the LGBTQ community, or if like I know they're a part of it, I won't hate on them, but I also won't support them due to me knowing what's wrong with it. And that's just kind of my belief in it and my opinion. Now I want to get into the controversial stuff, such as why it's a very bad idea to have this update in the game, and why that affects so many people, and how this could be the end of Gorilla Tag, or the fall of Gorilla Tag. With this new Gorilla Tag update, I didn't think that another Axiom noticed that children play this game, so they probably didn't notice that some parents might not want their children to be pushed into this community. They might see the rainbows and ask their parents what they mean, and that could start a bunch of drama, and it's very controversial, which is why I think it's a very bad idea to have this update in. Not because I hate people who are in the community, and that I don't think that they should be respected. They should be respected. Like, don't hate on people like that. But there are some people that shouldn't be pushed into this, such as children with parent-managed accounts and stuff. Like, there are people that want to play the game and not be criticized wherever they go because they don't support the LGBTQ community. And you never know what religion people believe in. They could be atheists, they could be Christian, etc., etc. I could go on and on, but I'm not gonna, due to this already being longer than probably 5 minutes, and that's what I'm not trying to do. I'm not trying to sit here and play Gorilla Tag, just talking to myself about how much I don't support the LGBTQ community. My personal opinion on it is just, I don't think it's right. That's all. But Gorilla Tag doesn't see that this could harm many kids into thinking that this is alright, and having their parents see them change when they're older. I get that change can be good and can be bad, but there are some things that people's parents don't want to see, and this could end up being the fall of Gorilla Tag. Gorilla Tag could lose a lot of players within the next day due to this update. Like, I'm not hating on Gorilla Tag or the LGBTQ community, I'm just saying that this could harm Gorilla Tag. I'm just saying that this could harm Gorilla Tag and its player count, only because of not everybody seeing this as okay and seeing it as pushing beliefs. Like, they probably didn't notice, and they're probably just like, oh, it's June, let's celebrate Pride Month. But what they probably didn't notice is that not a lot of people in the community, such as, and this is just an example, but a moderator for the game, TTT Pig, he's Christian, so if he were to hate on LGBTQ people, that wouldn't be right. I'm not saying TTT Pig would do anything like that. I'm just saying that being a Christian doesn't excuse you from, like, it doesn't give you the excuse to hate on people like that. It's just it's a religion that a lot of people like to know about and like to believe in. People like to believe in Jesus. Some people like to believe in Satan, aka the devil, and that's just what people think. But there are also people who think that if you're a certain religion, you have all of these rights, as in, oh, you can hate on this religion or this belief only because you're in a different belief. But back to what I was saying, that Gorilla Tag didn't notice that this update could introduce kids into the LGBTQ community, which I think is kind of bad, because people that age shouldn't really be knowing about it this early. They can learn about it later in age, but which is why I think that this update is going to ruin the community as a whole. But that's all I wanted to come out and say just before this update goes away, so I can't really talk about it anymore, and before the drama's already passed. And this video isn't going to be much edited. It's just me running around Gorilla Tag, explaining why I think that this idea was kind of bad. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, a little disclaimer that I am not homophobic, nor will I hate on LGBTQ plus community members. I'm just Christian and I have my own beliefs, so I don't really believe in being a different gender or liking a different gender. I believe in being my own gender and being my own sexuality that I was born to do and to have. Please do not use the excuse as being Christian to hate on people in the LGBTQ plus community, because that would be wrong. And also a little bonus to people who are hating on me for helping Pursuit VR with a song. For right now, that was a one-time thing, and I don't think that hating on me is fair because I helped out someone that hasn't done anything to me personally. He's a child that made a few mistakes and people are hating on him for it. It doesn't matter if he changed or not. That doesn't mean that you can go and hate on him for doing whatever he did. That also doesn't mean that you can hate on people for not caring what he did and moving on from it. This happened almost a year ago, so you guys can honestly stop. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Also, we're really close to 500 subscribers. I think we're at 489 as in the time of recording this video. So please subscribe. It would mean the world to me to get to 500. After we get 500, next goal, 1K. Alright, see you guys.